Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, the big righty, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
So just about set now. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman.
The pitch.
Nico Horner.
In for a strike, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
Scherzer deals.
Ball. One ball, one strike.
That one misses. Ball two. So here's Scherzer. And there's a foul ball. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
To the right side. India collects it. One out in the top of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Harold Ramirez.
Boog, if I'm the manager, this is the guy I wanted to play with the game on the line. I mean, he's just so special in these situations. The best of the best, man, they find a way to visualize those big moments well in advance, and they just slow everything down when they get into that situation. They come to the plate with a plan, they've studied the pitcher, and they just seem to...
Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One gone, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Frank Schwindel. Next pitch is popped up. Davis drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out. Man at first, and up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom.
Patrick Wisdom.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. That one clips the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Well, he got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
And he deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And down on strikes. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Bottom of the first, and pitching in this game, Adbert Alzolay. What do you have on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And the right-hander deals. And that one off the outside edge. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering misses. And that's ball two. The wind of the pitch. To third. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, James McCann. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Wisdom handles. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. In there for strike 1. Fought off foul. Fastball almost got him there. And a swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Back here at Citi Field. Now at the plate, Ian Happ.
Leading off for the Cubs.
The right-hander back to work.
Ian Happ.
There's the strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting 6.
Harold Ramirez at the dish.
Harold Ramirez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a 1-1. Down the line, it's a base hit. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Jonathan VR up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering is down low. And here it comes. And now it's filled up.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's to third, and it gets by him. Davis with a relay home. The tag out, but they do get a run.
Well, I can understand how they want to be aggressive against this guy. Try to get those runs early, because if you don't, you may not get them later on. But you just have to do a better job of picking your spots. Outstanding job by the defense. They know who's on the bump for them. If they can get the outs defensively, they're going to move through this game pretty well.
Wilson Contreras watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with 1 down. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and Contreras is retired.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Bounced out to short. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Alonso.
First offering misses the mark. The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
2-1 now. And strike two. And now it's filled up. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one down.
Batting fifth,
Now it's J.D. Davis.
third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips the corner. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Ball to strike. Swings through that. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
The punch out there, and there's two away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next offering is in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner.
The second baseman.
And the
Nico
pitch.
Horner.
He was late there. Strike one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is outside. Got him. And one away in the top of the third.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Rafael Ortega stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a strike. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 now. Scherzer deals. Into center. Marte settles under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. And the batter now, Frank Schwindel. First time up was a pop out. In there for strike one.
0-1.
The wind to kick the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Here's Mark Canha, having more success against left-handed pitching this season as might be expected.
The left fielder, Mark.
And a strike.
Canha.
The wind of the pitch.
Strike two.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. One away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Lindor checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Right side. Fires over to Schwindel, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here is James McCann, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. First offering misses the mark. On the ground to third. Throw sails over his head at first. Tag, and he's in there.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and now here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That ends the inning. Mets strand one, and it remains 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now, here is Patrick Wisdom.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is down low. 1-1.
1-1.
The pitch. And that one upstairs. And now 2-2. 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo under this one. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ramirez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Scherzer ahead 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Brandon Nimmo.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The wind and the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Righty delivers. Off the plate inside. The count now 2-2. That's inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike one.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. Hayward racing over to make the catch. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso, 8th in the National League at RBIs.
Alonso.
And the first offering is not close. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayward on the move to his right. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's J.D. Davis.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is the third out of the inning. Mets leave one, still behind by a count. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Jonathan VR.
The shortstop, Jonathan VR.
Sliced hard but foul. Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Now one missed.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one off the plate inside. Full count, 3-2. The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Canna racing over to make the catch.
Now
Jason Hayward, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. Yo, 1. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Misses off the plate. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a slow roller. Toss to Alonso. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jonathan India. Alzolay back to work. And downstairs.
India.
The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike. And the pitch. Strike on the inside corner.
I got 1 and 2.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. And now 2-2. Out to short. BR picks it up. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Mark Canha.
Canha.
That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Ball one there. The Mets hitless so far in the game. The pitch. And a foul ball left side. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Lindor stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here's the catcher, James McCann.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Next pitch downstairs. And that is ball 1. And he deals. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
That one missing inside.
Ball 2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here is Nico Horner.
The second
Scherzer back to work.
Horner.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Stepping in, Rafael Ortega. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Frank Schwindel, the next to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Ground ball to the right side. India picks it up over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Cubs are down in order, but they still lead it 1-0.
Yeah, I do. I do it.
Bottom of the 6th. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Leading up for the Mets.
And a pitch.
Designated hitter.
In for a strike. That's strike 1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
The 0-1. And there's a ball. And the pitch. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. The wind to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1.
Nimmo.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Marte in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
2-2 now. Line drive. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Advert Alzala will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Eric Yardley will take over here, trying to protect this lead.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Alonso stands in now, looks at that one inside. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Here's a 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Coming home. The throw to third. And he's out. But 1 run scores, and we have a tie ball game.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder, knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Down the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1.
You could encounter the greats.
Back here in Queens. New inning getting started. Now here is Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, number 16. Patrick.
The right-hander back to work.
Wisdom.
Out towards left center. Marte sizes this one up. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throws it away. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Next to hit, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Foul ball. The 0-1. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Good eye right there.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The 2-1.
Count 3-1.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering finds the zone and the count is full. And there's ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Ramirez swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a chopper. On the run, sent it over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Scherzer is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joey Lucchesi. Comes in with runners at second and third. So two in scoring position with one out. Jonathan VR, the next Cub to hit.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
One down, runners at second and third. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with two gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
First and second, two down. Jason Hayward digs in now.
Oh, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And now the lefty. So now 1 and 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cody Hoyer. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Well, 1-run game. Jonathan India up now for the Mets.
Leading up for the Mets.
The pitch.
The second baseman.
Inside, just missed.
India.
The 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 0-1. And fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1. Right-handed reliever, and the pitch is in for a strike, and the count even at 1. India stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
James McCann in now. In there for strike 1. And McCann fouls it off. Got him. That's his second strikeout. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 8th. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Leading off for the Cubs,
the pitch.
the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
And he pumps it a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Davis with the throw to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting.
So up now for Chicago, Rafael Ortega. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. India racing over to make the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Frank Schwindel. Smash to the left side, and it bangs up against the wall.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom, for the 4th time tonight. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. Two outs. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Late with the swing there. And a pitch. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
On the ground right side. India over to first in time. And that is that. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Rowan Wick. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. So the lineup flips over. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And he deals. Just missed. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Chris Martin, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Righty to the plate. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's the strike, 3-1. In the air, left field, and just foul. The tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air, left side. Pat under it, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Good contact guy, good defender.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. The 1-1. And that's outside. Kicks and fires. And it's filled up. Left-hand batter waits, and that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Starling Marte up to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
On the ground. Quick feed to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Acrobatic play to get this one started. Determined to get a good flip. And that flip leads to an inning-ending double play.
Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Harold Ramirez.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
Lucchesi back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that skips in the dirt. The wind of the pitch. And now it's even up.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's ripped to right down the line. Nimmo makes the ground. One down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
And now it's going to be Jonathan Villar, a switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next pitch is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
And now the count filled up 3-2. The pitch. And he walked him.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Now batting,
One down. Wilson Contreras, the next Cub to hit. Lucchesi a move to first, and he's back in safely. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes a pitch. And that one gets away at the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Throw over to first. VR back easily. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering way off the plate. On the ground, could be two. Davis over to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets 1. So they bring on the veteran, Chris Martin. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Chris Martin.
And welcome back. Last chance for the home team. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. A little bit low.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Righty delivers. Line drive, base hit.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, J.D. Davis. That one's in there, 0-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
And the right-hander deals. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Hard hit, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And the pitch. Stays alive. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
One-run game, bottom 9. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Schwindel to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. And next for the Mets, Mark Canha. Got to deliver as the hero. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 2-2.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Now that is the shortstop, Francisco.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Next pitch misses way outside. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Michael Givens preparing to come on if needed. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a ball evens the count. In the air, right side. Hayward under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. Gotta make this life go paradise, so I go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo right, and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nick Madrigal, and this is a big at bat in this ball game. And a pitch. That one is upstairs.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
At the belt and fires. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. The throw to second, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. In the dirt. In there safely. So 2 balls and no strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2-0. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Marte settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael.
So digging in, Rafael Ortega.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And here it comes. Now 1-1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Madrigal stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Frank Schwindel, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, not close. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering upstairs. And now the lefty. Slapped foul. Two outs. And it's even up. The pitch. And that one missing low. The kick, the 3-2. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And a base hit. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's 4-2.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Drew Smith gets handed the rock out of the pen. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Right-handed reliever. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. And that just misses. Back to work, 3-2 now. To first, and that's the third out. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mets 2. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Jose Cisnero, and he'll work on holding this lead.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
David Bodie now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Number 13, David.
Welcome back on to the bottom of the 10th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. James McCann.
Leading up for the Mets, the catcher, James McCann.
And a pitch. There's the strike at the knees. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Gibbons, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. That's towards center. Ortega sizing this one up, and he makes the grab. One away.
The batter, number 1.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jeff McNeil now at the plate. In there for strike one. Foul ball there. 1 out and a runner at second. And 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch off the plate. And a full count now. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that one Wrapped foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And the righty deals. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Runners at first and second with one gone. Got him. And they're down to their last out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Starling Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, two outs. First and second, two down. Next pitch, not close, up high.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 4-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago.